Welcome to In Flames and welcome to my channel. My name is Tim. I'm here to do a twin flame reading with you. Before I dive into this reading with you, I do want to direct your attention to my community tab and also to the description box below where you can get an almost personal reading from me. And all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment down below that you would like to have almost personal. That's all that takes. It's an energy exchange for you to have a chance to get an almost personal reading. I post this randomly on my channel, and if you look at my videos down below, you'll see that I've already posted some almost personals. You get a feel what those feels like by watching some of the ones I've posted. Without further ado, I want to dive right into this reading with you, Twin Flames. The first card I get for you all is Knight of Swords and the Upright. And what I'm really seeing here is, what I'm feeling is that a lot of you that are watching this reading right now tend to resonate more in the divine feminine energy. When I'm talking about energies, we all carry the masculine and feminine energies within us. As twin flames, we carry one more than the other, and we mirror perfectly our divine counterpart. Then, if you're feminine, they're gonna be masculine, and you balance each other out like the yin and yang, perfectly aligned with each other. This is part of the dynamic you have with your person. That's why you resonate as a twin flame with them. Because no matter what, you can never ever get rid of them in your life. No matter what you do, that connection is always there with them. What I'm saying with this Knight of Swords here is that your masculine is almost inferior with you because he can't get rid of you no matter what he does. And he knows this is true. And he wants to rise above all the turbulence in his own life. But he has to realize that he has created that turbulence in his own life himself. He has to come to terms with that with him. I think he wants to have a clean slate with you. He wants to rise above all the turbulence he has caused. But he has to be willing to surrender. Put down the sword and surrender and allow things to be as they are instead of trying to control the outcome of situations that you may face in your connection. Next card I see is the Ten of Swords in reverse. I think it goes right along with your masculine. And it's also keeping him from stepping into his own abundance because of his own stubbornness. He's not allowing an old cycle to end. He wants to hold on to it because he doesn't want to surrender because his ego gets in the way. So it's his own stubbornness that is keeping him from stepping forward into the abundance that you both are meant to have together. And if you are the masculine and you happen to be listening to this message, then surrender your ego. Is your ego more important than your abundance? Is your ego more important than the connection that you have with a person? Is your ego more important than everything else in your life that you're actually wanting? Is it? I can guarantee it's not. I couldn't understand anybody that would want that. If you don't want that, then surrender your fucking ego. Because this is what's keeping you from connecting to your divine counterpart, your divine feminine. It's your own ego. Surrender that. Don't be so stubborn. Next card I have is the Queen of Pentacles. You feel like your divine counterpart, who's the divine feminine, is fucking stubborn. Because she has her back turned towards you. The reason why she has her back turned towards you, because you're so fucking stubborn. she's mirroring that back to you. She's been waiting for you long as time to lay down your ego so you can have connection. But she's growing tired of waiting for you. She's going to just focus on herself. You used to view that as being stubborn, her focusing on herself. She actually is focusing on herself, so focusing on you, what you're so used to. So, oh, if she's so focused on me, I could do whatever the hell I want to. Well, your Divine Feminine has grown tired of that. She's grown tired of that, and now she's concentrating on herself, and you view that as her being stubborn. Well, it's about time, Divine Feminine, you start focusing on yourself, so it's solely on your masculine. Allow him to actually view himself for who he is, instead of you trying to cover up his ass for what he has done or who he really is. Next card I have is the High Priestess. Good job, Divine Feminine, for following your intuition on what to do there in that situation. Because it's showing your Divine Masculine who he really is. So if you're trying to cover up his ass for all the mistakes he has done in his own life and all things he has done to cause shame to you, what's his own actions are shameful. And don't allow your spiritual ego to interrupt the connection, though, Divine Feminine. I think you're doing a really good job of keeping yourself in check and finding your own balance in this connection. And you're really wanting to masculine see that for himself. Yet, it's his own stubbornness that's not wanting to admit to himself that he may have to do some work on himself and take accountability for his own actions. So if you covering it up for him all the time, Divine Feminine. Next card I have is the Eight of Pentacles reverse. And this is going to make the masculine actually work on himself. He's going to have to put a lot of hard effort into this. That's his own ego saying it to himself, though. Because really, in reality, he could have done this a long time ago, but it's his own stubbornness that kept him from working on himself. Yeah, he might feel like he has put long ass hours of work into this, but in actuality, it's his own ego projecting it out there. Because this paradigm shift could be done sooner than later. But it's his own ego's projecting that's going to take a lot of work to catch up to you. But you know, Divine Feminine, that no matter what, you accept him for who he is. Because you have accepted yourself for who you are. Now it's up to him to have the same acceptance for himself so he can come forward to you and have that unity you're meant to have together. And next card I have is the 0 point, the Fool card. And because of this, he really wants to do his journey. He's looking towards you for inspiration and guidance, Divine Feminine. If he reaches out, make sure he reaches out properly. That's not putting on a mask. He's not putting on a show. He's basically wearing his heart on his sleeve and coming towards you correctly. Coming towards you because he's passionate for you. He's not coming towards you to manipulate you. He's wanting to take that leap of faith towards you because he has to. He has to go towards you, not because you're allowing it, but because he knows he has to. He also knows it because he's passionate about you. He's going towards you because you are his light. You are his other half. Without you, he wouldn't be anybody. He's always played the fool thing is he could find you in someone else, but he hasn't. He could look to all eternity and not find you in anyone else, but all those other people fall well short of who you are. It doesn't matter how he views you in a 3D. It's about connection that he has with you. He won't be able to find with anybody else. And it goes right hand with the last card I have for you. Is the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is all about self-deception and But this is putting the divine masculine is putting us to rest. He's finally wanting to put this behind him, no longer wanting to be in this energy because it's only making him feel left out, and cold. And it's not serving him very well. It's his own lies that he's carrying around with him. You're not nowhere to be seen. It's only him, and it's only his lies surrounding him. You're no longer around to put the blame on, to project the blame on. It's only himself. Because that, he's finally realizing it is him that has kept himself from going towards you and having this connection the way it should be. Also seems like a short reading for Twin Flames. I have some additional cards here, and these first cards that I have from you are most likely gonna resonate from your higher self. And it doesn't necessarily have to come from your higher selves because it's all one thing to begin with. And the first card I have is Backseat in Reverse. And one thing for this is taking a long time for the divine masculine to surrender his ego and put it in the backseat where it belongs. For the longest time, his ego has been a driving force in his own life. He's finally wanting to surrender his ego and put it in the backseat where it belongs. Next card I have is Schematics in Reverse. That's wanting him to change how he views life, how he's approached life. He's wanting to have a paradigm shift because of that. Next card I have is Heat in Reverse. And heat is all about passion. And he knows that his passion burns within him. He can't find a passion anywhere else but with you. That always resonates within him. He can't replace you with anybody else but you. You are the only thing that burns within him. No matter what he's done in his own life, it always comes back to how he feels about you. No matter how much he wants to try to push that to the side, he can't. Because that flame burns within, and that flame comes from his connection with you, and no one else but you. Next card is Trance in Reverse. And yeah, you Divine Feminine are his muse, his trance. He is focused on you, and he knows that because he can feel within him. And no matter how much ego can interfere with the connection is always there. It's solid, never ever goes away. So Divine Feminine, don't worry. I know you Divine Feminines, if you've been doing your work, you've been solely focused on yourself and doing what you're here to do. You know this for sure. Because that, it's making your divine masculine surrender his ego and know that he is the thing that you're focused on. Next thing is, because he's tried everything else has come up short. That's why I got no dice in reverse, because everything else in his life has come up way short to how he feels about you and how things resonate with you. How his life has fallen apart when you have exited his life. Nothing has gone right for him. No matter what he has done in his life, cannot replace you. In fact, it has been the complete opposite for him. Next thing I have is Ghost, and that's just in the upright. And he feels like you have ghosted him, Divine Feminine. But in actuality, all you have done is take back your energy they've willingly given him for free with no expectations. Because you pulled that back, he feels like you have ghosted him because he no longer feels your presence within him like he always has in the past. And you know he has ghosted you in the physical realm. You have mirrored that back to him by pulling your energy back. So you two have mirrored each other in this essence. And he's not feeling it. He wants it back. Allow your divine masculine to come back towards you. And yeah, you as a divine feminine are going to feel this, but allow him to. Yeah, put out the occasional branch that you reach out towards, but he has to make the effort to make that connection solid again. And this will allow the 0 point to take place, where he can actually jump off the cliff, take the risk that he needs to take to go back to you, to take the journey with you. Without all this tension that's been building up, he won't take the necessary risk to jump off the cliff, to want to start your journey with you, a fresh and new beginning with you. And this is the lock and key that we're talking about. You and him are a perfect fit. No one else will be a perfect fit but you and him. No one else is the same groove that you two have together. No one else could fit perfectly together like you and your divine counterpart fit together perfect. And next card I have is the Sunset. And you can rest assured that all the healing work you have done will set on fire. Will set on fire between you two when you actually do the work together that you're meant to do here. Next card I have is Future. Your future is set in stone when it comes to you and your counterpart. Yes, all the things that you know within yourself are true. The future is solid. You know this to be true. No matter what obstacles may have come in your connection, those are cleared. Your future is known. You knew this from the beginning. That's why you came here, for his mission that you're meant to do here. It's solid. Next card is Mirror. Of course you two are mirroring each other. You're twin flames. Everything that you feel, your person feels. It is solid. Like, don't doubt. All doubt and worry comes from ego. Ego has nothing to do with this connection. If anything, it's going to cause interruptions. That's why you have to strengthen your own ego, so you can actually step forward in your true power, the resonance from your essence, and be here and accomplish what you're here to do. And I really want to end this reading with some love messages. The first love message I have for you is speak up. Never be afraid to speak your truth. And make sure you do it from a place of love. And next card I have is your ideas matter. Of course they do. What you're here to do matters. 100%. You matter. All of us matter. Your ideas matter. We came here with purpose. Purpose is an idea. You're meant to serve that purpose here. That's why I wrote that passion book that I wrote. Because it's all about serving our purpose here with a passion. Next card I have for you is Gratitude in Reverse. Make sure you show yourself gratitude first. Because without actually showing yourself that abundance of gratitude for yourself, you're not going to find it anywhere else. So be grateful for everything you do have and light that gratitude on fire. And this will give you the freedom you're meant to have here. We're all meant to be free, sovereign beings here because we are. We just have to learn to burn away all the things that are keeping us from having that freedom. It's our own ego that keeps us from being free here. It projects these images that are not even true, that keeps us from stepping in our power because we live in fear. If we surrender to all those things that we project as fear, we will no longer have fear. We'll have freedom because we're free from our own fear that we are projecting ourselves. And that is a choice, because that last card I have is choice in reverse. We have to consciously make the choices for ourselves that are going to create the abundant life we're meant to have here. Well, I love you all a lot, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.